Every second, the sun delivers more energy to Earth than humanity uses in an entire year. And yet, our civilization still struggles to power itself. This isn't a technology problem. It's a civilization problem. There's a scale that measures how advanced a civilization truly is, not by its cities or weapons, but by how much energy it can control. It's called the Kardashev Scale. A Type 1 civilization controls all the energy available on its planet. A Type 2 harnesses the power of its entire star. A Type 3 commands the energy of an entire galaxy. So where are we? Right now, humanity sits at Type 0.73, still dependent on fossil fuels, still limited, still fragile. Becoming a true Type 1 civilization would be the greatest transformation in human history. And it all begins with one simple requirement. We must get the power. Step 1. Unlock limitless energy. Today, most of our energy comes from burning fossil fuels. They powered our rise, but they cannot power our future. They are finite, destructive, and fundamentally outdated. The first leap forward is switching to energy sources that don't run out. That means covering deserts with next-generation solar farms, using ultra-efficient perovskite cells. It means capturing constant high-altitude winds with airborne turbines. It means tapping into the immense heat beneath our feet through geothermal systems. But the real breakthrough is nuclear fusion, the process that powers stars. Fusion reactors would fuse hydrogen atoms and release enormous amounts of clean energy. The fuel comes from seawater, meaning the supply is practically endless. For the first time in history, energy scarcity would disappear. But energy alone isn't enough. We must move it, everywhere. Step 2. Build a planetary supergrid. Energy is useless if it can't reach the people who need it. Our current power grids are fragmented, inefficient, and waste massive amounts of electricity. A Type 1 civilization requires something entirely different, a single planetary energy network. This global supergrid would rely on two breakthroughs. First, room temperature superconductors, allowing electricity to travel across continents with almost no loss. Second, an AI-driven control system managing the entire grid in real time. This AI would balance energy demand across the planet, store excess power in massive gravity batteries, and instantly reroute electricity around damage or failure, making blackouts a thing of the past. With this grid, humanity stops merely living on Earth and starts actively managing it. Step 3. Control the planetary climate. A civilization using planetary scale energy faces a new challenge: waste heat. To remain stable, Earth would need a global climate control system, a planetary thermostat. First, it would repair past damage by pulling vast amounts of carbon directly from the atmosphere. Second, it would manage excess heat using orbital radiators that safely release energy into space. But true mastery means precision. Hurricanes could be weakened before landfall. Rain could be guided toward drought-stricken regions. Extreme weather would no longer be a disaster, it would be a system to manage. An AI would continuously monitor Earth's biosphere, keeping the planet in balance. But this raises a dangerous question. Who decides how the planet is controlled? To wield this power safely, humanity must change how it cooperates. Step 4. Organize humanity. If rival nations could control the climate, it would become the ultimate weapon. That means planetary power demands planetary cooperation. The solution may not be a single world government, but a shared technological framework. Imagine a global, AI-managed information system where everyone has access to the same verified data, a single source of truth that cuts through misinformation and propaganda. With shared facts, humanity could make decisions together. A valuable asteroid wouldn't belong to one nation, it would belong to the species. And once cooperation reaches this level, something unprecedented becomes possible. We can redesign work itself. Step 5. End mandatory labor. With global coordination and advanced AI, machines would take over the labor required to sustain civilization. Dangerous jobs like deep earth mining. Repetitive tasks like farming and logistics. Massive projects like city construction, handled by autonomous drones and 3D printers. For the first time in history, survival would no longer require human labor. Work would become optional. People would be free to focus on creativity, exploration, science, and discovery. But this hyperproductive civilization would demand enormous resources. To avoid destroying Earth, we must look beyond it. Step 6. Expand into space. The resources we need exist in abundance, just not on Earth. Autonomous machines would mine asteroids for metals. Moon bases would harvest helium-3, an ideal fuel for fusion. Heavy industry would move off-planet to protect Earth's environment. A space elevator would serve as a highway between Earth and orbit, feeding massive factories in space. Millions of people would live permanently beyond Earth, inside vast rotating habitats called O'Neill cylinders, creating artificial gravity. But a civilization spread across space faces a new risk. Everything is exposed. So the final step is protection. Step 7. Defend the civilization. A Type 1 civilization must be resilient against any threat, cosmic or human. An artificial magnetosphere would shield Earth from solar storms. A sensor network would detect dangerous asteroids, neutralized by high-powered lasers. Robotic systems would continuously clear orbital debris. On Earth, energy control could stabilize tectonic stress and supervolcanoes. An AI-driven global health system could stop pandemics before they spread. And the same AI that connects humanity could prevent catastrophic technological wars. This defense network completes the transformation. Humanity would finally be secure. Conclusion. So what does becoming a Type 1 civilization really mean? It's not about ranking higher on a cosmic scale. It's about survival. It's the journey from a fragile, divided species to a mature, unified civilization, ready to face the universe. The laws of physics allow it. The technology is within reach. The only remaining obstacle has always been the same: us.